Hi, a very good morning to each and every one of you. I hope you all can hear me and see me clearly. Right. Welcome to day 7 of Nutrilite Live 360 Healthy Weight and a Healthy Living program. My name is Rahul and I'll be your host for today's session. So, we are thrilled to have each and every one of you here, and we are really excited about the engaging and insightful discussions that we have planned for today. Right. Before we get started, let's quickly go around few ground rules to ensure that our meeting runs very smoothly. So, please keep yourself muted throughout the meeting and turn your cameras on throughout the meeting. And I would also like to welcome Dr. Sham Ramakrishnan, who is the Director of Innovation and Science and leading the Emerging Market Innovations and Science portfolio. So, Dr. Sham Ramakrishnan is leading the India Innovation and Science Centers based out of Gurgaon, Bangalore, Chennai, and Madurai. So, let's welcome Dr. Sham to the digital stage. Dr. Sham, over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, Rahul, and good morning, team. Very good to be here. Yet another day, day 7. I'm very excited to be here because I think we are on the right path. We're on the right path because we are doing the right thing, right? And today there's a very exciting talk. But before the talk, I just wanted to spend 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes of your time to discuss one particular study, because in nutrition, there are so many groundbreaking studies which informs us about the nutrition, health, and diseases. And I mentioned about the Daching study few days ago, about in which exercise and diet delays the onset of diabetes, right? So similar to that, there are other great studies in nutrition. So I want to pick up few studies as we go along this during this journey, and to tell you that there are some amazing insights, consistent insights, which comes from these studies. So this particular study today I'm going to talk to you is about, it's a study called the China Cornell University Oxford University project. Basically, in short, China Cornell Oxford project. But this study, so they had published a book called the China study. So that is what typically is called as a China study. This study went for 20 years, 20 years, and it was done in China, of course, and one of the most scientifically rigorous study done ever. So it was amazing the kind of insights we get from these kinds of studies. So let's delve a little bit deeper into this one. First of all, this study was done in collaboration with Junichi Shane, very famous scientist in China, as well as by Colin Campbell, who is based out of US. Now, this China study has some amazing implications. So there are so many things about the China study we can discuss, but I just want to focus mainly on the outcomes. So what was the outcome? First outcome, the study found a significant correlation between diets high in animal-based foods and an increased risk of chronic diseases, including various types of cancers, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Second, it was observed that the consumption of plant-based proteins is linked to a lower incidence of these chronic diseases, while a higher consumption of animal-based proteins were associated with an increased risk. Third, about fat intake. What they found was a higher intake of dietary fat was associated with an increased risk of cancer and heart disease. And fourth, higher consumption of dietary fiber, which we discussed throughout this week, right? Higher consumption of dietary fiber, often found in plant-based foods, was associated with a lower risk of chronic diseases. Okay, so what were the recommendations? So their recommendation very simple. There are 4 or 5 recommendations. Plant-based diet. The study recommends a diet that is primarily based on plants, including whole grains, legumes like beans, we have vegetables and fruits as a means of preventing and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Second, limit animal products, right? So it suggests that when we limit the animal-based products, including meat, dairy, and eggs, there is a significant reduction in the chronic diseases. Third, whole foods. The emphasis was clearly on consuming whole, unrefined foods rather than processed foods. Because processed foods typically, I'm not saying all the time, but majority of the time comes high in fat, salt, and sugar, and low in beneficial nutrients. Okay. Then they talk about the low fat foods we need to have, which is low in saturated fat, low in trans fat. And finally, their recommendation was, hey, please have a variety of diet. So if you are going to have a mix of vegetables today, you have a different kinds of vegetables today or fruits tomorrow, right? You keep the variety, and that's what really makes us attain the health we want, right? So this was my thought today to highlight this study called the China study. Again, the whole study is called China Cornell Oxford study, but the book is called the China study. Very well known in the nutrition sciences. So team, without much ado, I'll give it back to Rahul. Rahul, let's move forward.
Thank you, Dr. Sham. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing valuable insights. So, team, so as we proceed further towards the agenda, so today we'll be covering the topic upon the rainbow connection, how colorful fruits and vegetables impact the gut microbiome for optimal health, right? To give us these details, we have Neha Nigam with us, right? So, but before I would welcome Neha Nigam here, I would like to give a few small introduction about Neha Nigam here. So Neha Nigam has completed her graduation in MBA in marketing, and she holds almost 15 years of sales training and experience. She has been associated with Amway for the last 7.5 years, and she has worked for 2 different regions. And Neha has started her career as a state trainer for Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and now currently she is working as a regional training manager for the state of North. She has been listed as Forbes as 100 best people manager of India as well. So she is very much passionate about dance, sports, health, and beauty. Okay. Without taking much more of time, let's welcome Neha Nigam to the digital stage. Neha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Rahul, and thank you so much, Dr. Sham, for sharing that wonderful study. And I'm sure everybody would be benefited by this information. A very, very good morning to all of you, and congratulations. Today is day 7 of your gut reset, and I welcome you all to yet another interesting session wherein we would be sharing very, very interesting facts with you to take your journey ahead. So the name is also very interesting, it's called the Rainbow Connection. And you can see it on the screen that how colorful, the screen is looking, because we have added, few colors here. So I would be taking you through the entire thing, that what is the Rainbow Connection and how colorful fruits and, vegetables impact the gut microbiome and optimal health. And I will start with an example. Imagine a painter is drawing a painting, making a masterpiece. When he used different colors, these different colors look good to our eyes, and these colors also bring life into the painting. Similarly, when you are filling your plate with different colors of fruits and vegetables, it not only look good to eyes, but it also has health benefits in your body. So with this, I will start with some interesting facts about natural pigments. So what are pigments basically? Pigments are compounds that give any material, their color. So pigment can also refer to molecules in cells that give plants and animals their signature hues. The pigment melanin, you must have heard of, for instance, is responsible for skin and hair color in humans. And I want to share a very interesting phenomena here. Have you seen chamomile tea? What color do we see when we add hot water to it? So we generally see a brilliant, beautiful blue color. But when you squeeze a few drops of lemon into it, what do we see? So there is a total shift in the color. It becomes, pinkish, purplish. The more you add lemon to it, the more the color becomes more deeper. So these are because of the pigments in chamomile, which changes its color, and pH, which is potent hydrogen. So with that, the pigments provide natural colors to our food as well, and hence we are going to learn about, different colors today. What all do they do to our diet and to our health? So now pigments are not only, found in fruits and vegetables. They also exist in our bodies, as I shared earlier. One type of pigment is called carotenoid, which is also, very commonly seen in orange or red color fruits and vegetables. Our skin contains tissues, includes a layer of fat that contains carotenoids. So nature has not limited colors to just fruits and vegetables. They exist in our bodies too. And certain animals like fish, birds, such as, flamingos, you can see orange coloration. So nature is the greatest artist and has given colors to all living things. Excuse me. I'm really sorry. So I was talking about that nature is so wonderful, and it has given colors to all living things, not just fruits and vegetables. So let's talk about the significance of these pigments, and instead of referring to them as food color, we will call them as pigments. So whenever I'm using this word pigment, you will understand that I'm talking about the color of that particular, fruits or vegetable. So when we see fruits and vegetables with vibrant red, orange colors, it is because these colors protect the fruits from harsh, ultraviolet sunlight. Plants produce these colors to shield themselves from heat. Additionally, the colors help plants attracting pollinators like butterflies, bees, and birds. So when a bird is attracted to a fruit due to its color, it may carry the seed to another location, allowing new plants to grow. So this serves a way to attract pollinators. In deserted areas, there are red and orange color fruits that help control fruit damage. And purple color fruits, uh, you know, uh, generally like blueberries and blackberries, have their color to protect them from cold winds. So these colors are solely for the benefit of plants. They protect against heat, helps in oxidation, and contain antioxidants. When we consume fruits and vegetables, the antioxidants enter our bodies and provide us with similar benefits. So that is how important pigments are, and they, of course, they help in our good health, as well as they give fibers. They have soluble and insoluble fibers in them, and they promote the good bacteria in the gut. So all these benefits are there with our fruits and vegetables. And it's very surprising that 78% of people worldwide don't eat a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. In particular, if we see in India, it is the biggest producer and consumer of fruits and vegetables. But interestingly, various studies conducted by WHO have shown that we don't consume enough of them. And despite the fact fruits and vegetables are grown in sufficient amounts in India, we don't consume it. So it's an irony, but it's a fact also. So now I'll take you through the rainbow of colors, as the topic says. So you can see on screen, you can see, different colors on screen. There is red, there is green, there is orange, yellow, there is white and brown, and there is orange to purple. So all these colors, are very, very soothing to our eyes. Okay. And these are the colors, basically of fruits and vegetables, and the pigments associated with them. So that is the reason why we see these colors. So let's talk about one by one each, and you can see it on screen that the red colors in fruits and vegetables contain carotenoids and beta-lanins and proanthocyanins. So next is the green color. It is due to chlorophyll, and we have all heard of photosynthesis also. So green color in plants is due to chlorophyll in it. Okay. And then we have orange colored fruits and vegetables, which contains a pigment called cryptozanthine. So these are also fruits and vegetables with white and brown colors, which contain allicin, and I'm sure you've heard this name. Furthermore, we have a range of foods in orange and blue colors which contain anthocyanin and proanthocyanidins. These are the names of different colors and pigments found in fruits and vegetables. We will a bit deep dive into each and every color because we are talking about colors and pigments today. So first I will take you, I will talk about a bit about red colors of fruits and vegetables. So now, what are the health benefits of pigments and few interesting things? Let me share it with you. So, you've heard about tomatoes, right? And let's start with this particular vegetable, which is very, very popular, I think, in every cuisine. So tomatoes have red color. And have you ever noticed that when we cook tomatoes, they turn reddish and bright in color? So this color change occurs because tomatoes contains a pigment called lycopene. And lycopene belongs to the carotenoid family and is soluble in fat. So when tomatoes are heated, the lycopene becomes more bioavailable, means its power to benefit your body increases. However, it's important to note that you don't have to fry the tomatoes to absorb the lycopene. Okay, so simply heating them in sufficient, heat when consuming red color fruits and vegetables, it is recommended to have some healthy fat alongside them. This helps the fat soluble carotenoids, including lycopene, to dissolve and be better absorbed by your body. And carotenoids inside your body can convert into vitamin A. So as we all know that vitamin A is a fat soluble vitamin, along with vitamin D, E, and K. They are also fat soluble. So vitamin A offers numerous health benefits, such as supporting vision, improving immune function, and aiding in cell growth. Furthermore, red color fruits have antioxidant properties, and oxidation in our body can generate harmful free radicals, and antioxidants help defend against and reduce their impact. So by acting as antioxidant, these fruits assist in protecting your cells from damage. So that's the benefit of red color. Now moving on to a very bright green color, and I will talk about chlorophyll here. So what do we eat to get chlorophyll? So what green color fruits and vegetables do we have? So I'm sure you must be having a lot of names which have green color in it. Lots of fruits and vegetables. So basically, we will talk about chlorophyll because that is the green pigment found in plants, and chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. So which then gets converted into chemical energy in the plant. The plant uses this energy to produce glucose and survive. So there is an interesting fact about chlorophyll, that it has a chemical structure that is quite similar to hemoglobin, which is present in our bodies. So hemoglobin helps circulate oxygen throughout our body. So in a way, chlorophyll act as the plant's version of hemoglobin, although they are very different. Both have similar functions. In addition to its role, in the plant, chlorophyll has some interesting properties. It has detoxification properties and can aid in wound healing, which is known as anti-inflammatory property. So chronic diseases, chronic diseases often are due to prolonged inflammation, leading to systematic inflammation. Chlorophyll has wound healing and anti-inflammatory properties and can help reduce inflammation in our bodies and promote healing. So that is how green color is useful for us, and you should look out for green colors, vegetable and fruits in your diet every day. Moving on to a very bright and beautiful orange to purple color, and I would talk about anthocyanin, because that is what give pigments, are water soluble. These are water soluble pigments that give vibrant red, purple, and blue hues to our fruits and vegetables and flowers. And I'm sure if I ask you just name a few, you will name many. Okay, so now what we eat in India, and it has a wide range like orange, purple, and blue color. So the fruits and vegetables, we have, we have enormous variety of fruits and vegetables with us, which have orange, purple, and blue color in it. So, and the most common example is eggplant with us. Okay. So when you see an eggplant, you'll notice that it has a purple color on the outside. But when you heat it, the color changes to pink. And, you know, already shared the example of chamomile with you, that it starts, when you add hot water to it, it start getting blue. And then when you add lemon to it, it again changes its color to pink. So this color change happens because it has anthocyanin, a pigment present in these foods, reacts to acidity and alkalinity. So when it becomes acidic, the color changes to pink. And when it is alkaline, the color turns to purple. Very interesting, right? Although the color changes, the health benefits remains the same, as the compounds still function the same way chemically. If you come across a fruit or vegetable with a pinkish color due to anthocyanin, it is likely to be acidic, whereas dark and violet colors indicate alkalinity. So anthocyanin-rich foods have antioxidant properties, which helps stabilize free radicals and offer cardiovascular benefits. So they support heart, brain function due to their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So blueberries, strawberries, blackberries are great examples of fruits with a high anthocyanin content. And now let me share a very interesting fact with you. We often don't consume the skin of eggplant, right? But that's where anthocyanin is found. The inner color of an eggplant is white, indicating the presence of another pigment. When choosing fruits and vegetables with different colors, it's important to consider what pigments are present in each part. So that's why we are discussing it today. Now, if I talk about, orange and yellow color fruits and vegetables, which contain cryptozanithin, you are probably familiar with, cryptozanithin, because it's summer season has just passed and we all have consumed a lot of mangoes, right? And mangoes, papayas, oranges are rich sources of this pigment. So another vegetable which is high in cryptozanithin is pumpkin. And sorry, cryptozanithin belongs to carotenoid family, just like the red colored carotenoids. And as I mentioned earlier, when cryptozanithin enters our body, it converts into vitamin A, which is a fat soluble vitamin, and it can be beneficial for reducing or preventing chronic conditions. It's important to remember that the best approach is to consume cryptozanithin and other nutrients as a preventive measure, rather than solely relying on them for treatment when a medical condition arises. So it's essential to keep in mind to focus on taking care of our health by consuming a well-balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables that provide vitamin A. We can potentially prevent chronic conditions and maintain overall well-being. So this approach encourages us to prioritize nutrition and hydration in a way that may reduce the need for, frequent doctor visits in the future. So I'm sure you all must be already, including it, but from today onwards, you will be more, watchful about it. Now I will take you through the white and browns in fruits and vegetables. And here is an interesting fact about, one of the very, very known, I would say, vegetable, which is garlic. And so when we crush garlic, it releases a pungent smell due to its sulfur containing compounds. One of these compounds is allicin, and I'm sure you all must have, heard about it. We have a product with us in Nutrilite, which contains allicin, and we have spoken a lot about allicin. So in generally, when you watch cooking videos, you may often hear, suggestions to cook garlic well to eliminate this raw smell. However, if the raw smell disappears, it means that the allicin has been denatured and its beneficial properties are reduced. So to get the maximum, benefits of allicin, it is recommended not to overcook garlic and to retain its pungent sulfur aroma. If the pungent smell, stays, it indicates that allicin is present. And despite the strong smell, garlic offers many health benefits. And it possesses, antifungal properties, antibacterial properties, anti-inflammatory properties. And additionally, it contributes to, in promoting cardiovascular health. So it's important to note that once garlic is crushed and kept for longer time also, allicin is denatured. So therefore, it is always advisable, to consume it crushed or chopped garlic, because soon after preparing it, and avoid keeping it for a long period. So that is how, garlic can be very, very, beneficial for you and for your health. So now, as we discussed the entire color, spectrum. So when we recommend a gut reset, it means that you should consume seasonal and locally sourced fruits and vegetables. The reason behind this is the different colors of plants use, colors as a way to signal their readiness for the consumption of, to humans, to birds, and to animals. For example, when a mango is green, it indicates that it is not yet ripe and ready to be eaten. The concentrated colors in most fruits are observed when they are fully ripe and ready to be harvested. So once a fruit is picked from the plant, the nutrient supply from the plant ceases, and chemical, changes begins to occur. Similarly, in the human body, if a person stops eating, the body starts using energy from its internal muscle stores and leading to breakdowns. If fruits and vegetables are harvested and stored for extended periods, their nutrients, content may degrade. So to ensure you receive the maximum nutritional benefits, it is best to consume fruits and vegetables that are fresh, that are local, and in season. Okay. If you consume fruit and vegetables that are old and stored in cold storage, as we all do, refrigerated, and or not locally, sourced, the vital nutrients they contain may undergo denaturation, and therefore intake of seasonal and local produce is important for maintaining optimal nutrient intake. Now, all I have told you everything about, fruits and vegetables, but you may be having some, doubts that how does it, relate to gut reset? Because I haven't spoken anything about the gut yet. So chemicals present in fruits and vegetables, they have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which, protect your gut. So in our gut, there is a protective barrier similar to, border enforcement in our country. So this barrier is composed of slippery cell or membrane called the mucous membrane. The role of mucous membrane is to prevent bacteria, viruses, and pathogens from attacking the gut. These inflammatory foods can break this barrier. So hence, these fruits and vegetables are important. So these nutrients found in various colorful foods such as allicin, anthocyanin, chlorophyll, and carotenoid play a crucial role in maintaining the quality of the mucous membrane. These color pigments have anti-inflammatory properties and help the gut microbiome to be healthy. These nutrients act as food for the beneficial bacteria in our gut, acting as prebiotics and contributing to a balanced and healthy gut environment. And additionally, the presence of antioxidants in these colorful nutrients helps reduce inflammation within the gut. These antioxidant properties help maintaining a healthy gut environment. All colors and their associated benefits are equally important for gut health, as they support the beneficial bacteria and contribute to a well-functioning of a gut. So now, how to include these colors? I've spoken a lot about colors and pigments, and their various health benefits. So now we will talk about a little about how to include all these colors in diet. Why are we not able to do it? So if we use proper strategy, then you can meet your recommendation. So there are 5 servings each day. You must take 5 servings a day of fruits and vegetables. Out of 3, you should keep 2 meals in your mind. For breakfast, you can have 2 servings of fruits and vegetables, and the same goes for lunch and dinner. When I said 50% of your plate should be filled with fruits and vegetables, so that you fulfill your recommendation. If you miss any major meal, then snack time. Yes, that's the time, which is an opportunity for you. So, I always say that when you are hungry, you have an opportunity to nourish your body. If you miss a meal, then snack time is an opportunity for you wherein you can fulfill that need. So next time, whenever you are going for shopping for fruits and vegetables, do check your cart, and it should be full of different colors. If the color of the cart is vibrant, then you are good to go, and you have bought all the important fruits and vegetables. And also, when you go to a restaurant, take green salad first so that you follow your gut recommendations. You can choose salad with different vegetables. At the same time, consume local fruits and vegetables because these are seasonal. You got more benefits. You will get more benefits from seasonal fruits. So vocal for local, right? So this is how you can reach out to your fruits and vegetables, and that is how you can fulfill the colors in your plate. Now with this, I will give you the activity of the day. What you need to do, you need to take a picture of your plate with maximum colors, which are gut friendly foods, and share it with us in your respective groups. Okay, so that was the information was from my side, and I will now hand it over to Rahul again to take it further. Thank you very much. Rahul, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. Thank you so much. So, team, we in today's topic, we were able to understand and learn and explore the actual vital relationship that we have between our diets. So, that is our colorful fruits and vegetables, how we can improve our healthy gut microbiome, right? And not only that, and how fruits and vegetables are very much rich in soluble and insoluble fibers, and how very friendly they are to improve our gut health and promote the good gut health bacteria, right? And just how Neha Nigam basically helped us to understand the overall gut microbiome as a complex ecosystem of microorganism, so which plays a pivotal role, right? Which helps in improving our digestion, immunity, and maintaining our overall health. And not only that, she also was able to brief us and summarize how colorful fruits and vegetables, right, represents different sources of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and the dietary fibers, which has from their vibrant reds, greens, purples, and oranges. Not only this, it also signifies the diverse array of nutrients that is being contained in these fruits, right? And how we can get these particular nutrients for our maintaining our optimal health. So just to summarize today's session in a nutshell, we were all able to understand the interconnection of diet, gut health, and our overall well-being, which encourages each and every one of us to make informed dietary choices to support our microbiome to enjoy the benefits of vibrant health, right? So these were the understandings and takeaways from today's session. So also, Neha, you shared a very wonderful insights about how we can make our diet look or the intake of food that we took much vibrant. So if you could just take a minute back to the last slide that you shared. So how in a day-to-day lifestyle modification, how we can still achieve this colorful rainbow diet in our day-to-day life. Can you just share that with us once again?
Sure, Rahul. Just give me a second.
Yes.
You're talking about this one, Rahul, right?
Yes, yes.
So I'm sure everybody has taken a note of these tips, how they can shop their fruits and vegetables going today onwards, and fill their cart with a lot of colors, red, green, yellow, orange.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much for sharing that once again. I hope many of you would have taken a note of it. And team, now it's time to. We had gained a lot of information and insights over the last 30 minutes. Now it's time for us to shed some sweat. Okay, And I think our fitness trainer Meenal Patak has also has joined with us. So with all your permission, let's welcome Meenal to the digital stage. Meenal, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rahul. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's session. So let's get started. We're going to get started with some warm-up moves on the mat, and then we'll start with some exercise moves also. I'm sure that by now your core would have started talking to you. Something like whenever you slouch down, you'll get a voice from inside like, oh, this is not the correct posture. Then correct it right away. Engage your core, sit nice and tall. You're not only improving your energy cycles, but you are improving the way your spine is holding it all up. And you are as young as your spine is. 25, 20, 30s, people have such bad backaches that they are not able to run or move or even twist and turn. And same, I see people in 70s and 80s running marathons, doing everything. So who's younger? Yeah. So please take care of your spine. It's very important to make sure that it stays supple, soft, you're working out well, you're engaging your core muscles well, because in the end, you can exercise for an hour or maybe twice for an hour every time. But how you conduct yourself the whole day makes a lot of difference. So it's very important that you're not falling forward. So what happens is when you're falling forward, so like if you're sitting like this, and then instead of sitting simple, like with a tall spine, you sit this. So what is happening? You're pulling your spine with all your weight forward. Yeah. So shoulders hunching, your pectorals gone, all the muscles gone, your core falling forward, all your digestive organs falling, crowding out each other. So this posture, you will have to self-correct consciously throughout the day. The moment you realize this is happening, you're going to slightly just roll yourself. Get your shoulders back, open up your chest, lift it up, sit nice and tall. Simple, very simple, but this has to be done. Let's start with the warm-ups. So I want you to come on the mat in the pose. So the idea is that your energy cycles have to be corrected by you throughout the day, not just for an hour that we are working out. Yeah, great. So I want you to squeeze your feet in and push your wrists also in. We're going to stretch it out. Pull and then back. You're going to stretch it out. Pull and then back out. So you're going to take a nice deep inhale. And then let it go. Inhale. And let it go. A nice deep inhale. And let it go. Back. Inhale and lengthen your spine, but through the pelvis here. Okay? Move it through the pelvic floor muscles. I think by now, it's all very simple and clear, yeah? So take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. One last time. Inhale. Look up. Stretch. And exhale. Bring it back. So see what exactly we were doing. So we were stretching it to both the sides. But this is exactly how you tighten up your core. This movement in which you are keeping your spine and your core muscles together. Okay. So not arching up, no rounding out, just the spine and the core engaged. This is how you support your spine. And that's exactly how your posture has to be. Okay, as you inhale, you go in. As you exhale, you're going to lift it up. Again, it's a little active pose. So your hips to your knees will stay in one straight line. But this is great for bringing that length and strength to your shoulders, your scapula as well. So because in front of the screens when we type, this is the set group, which we are trying to relax up here. Again to the other side. A nice deep inhale, inhale, in, exhale, lift up. You don't have to push very high. See how far you can take it comfortably. Inhale, in, and exhale up. Okay. Rise up. We're going to do now, which we call a puppy pose. And then from the puppy pose, we'll go into a frog. Both are amazing poses for stretching your core as well as your lower lumbar spine along with the lower body. Okay. But do it soft. There's no need to push. Just see how far you can do. Just the way we do child pose, but child pose is very soft. Puppy pose is active and little hard. Okay, so what we're doing is, see, your knees are still here and they'll stay aligned here. With your upper body, you're going to stretch out. With your upper body, you're going to stretch out. With your upper body, you're going to stretch out. You're going to stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring that entire chest down to the mat. Your chin and forehead too. So that's how I say it is an active pose. Your knee to your chest, it's all active. I'm tucking my core in. From the knee to the hips, it's active. I'm lengthening and stretching my spine. I'm engaging all my core muscles here. Hold. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly. In the same way, just walk and go back in a child pose, and this is relaxing. Child pose is something which is relaxing. If possible, you're gonna roll back. See how far you can roll back and relax. Again, forward down. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. We'll go and do this frog pose now. It's great. Like I always said that when we do butterflies and all that, we have a lot of lymph nodes around our groin area. So it really helps with opening. So I'm going to show both the movements, like from the front and from the side. Okay. From the front, do fold your mats or anything which you are using, because the inner part of the knee has to be on the mat. So you're going to push the inner part of the knee in. Okay. Flap your feet out like a frog. Yeah. Good. Okay. From the hands, we'll work. 1, 1. Okay. 2, 2. 3. Okay. 3 will get too slowly. But just understand this movement. You're bringing it back and forth. You feel as if your both the legs are falling apart, nothing will happen. Take it easy. Okay. But make sure that the inner part of the knees has to be on the mat. Okay. Let me show you the whole thing from the side. So what I'm saying is, You're gonna keep the inner part of the knees here on the mat. You're gonna flap your feet out like a frog. Your hands are here. Okay. So 1, 1, 2, 2. You're gonna just squeeze in and out. Squeeze in and out. And it's absolutely okay if you are not able to go so low to the mat. But make sure that the inner part of the knees has to be to the mat. Slowly this will open up. Don't worry, don't worry. You feel as if your legs are falling apart? Nothing will happen. Don't worry, don't worry. Let it be. Just relax and stretch. So nice deep inhale and exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Kegel muscles, all the muscles right at your excretion organs. Squeeze them in. Muladhara chakra, release all the emotions, hate, anger, anguish, comparisons. Release it right here, right now from your hips. You know, we store all our emotions around here. All our heavy, dark emotions. We store it right here in our basic 2 chakras, the root chakra and the right one in the front, above that. So just hold it here and relax. And the step 3, those who can do it will do it, otherwise just stay on the elbow. So I want you to open up your chest down to the mat. Okay? I'm looking side because I'm talking to you, otherwise relax. Your upper body rested on the mat. Your core muscles are still engaged. Squeeze them nice and taut. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Feel it in your glutes, quads, calves. Relax now. Hold it here. A nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of all the emotions as you exhale. Release right now. Surrender. And create beautiful space for more positive energy to bring in. Slowly. In the same way, firstly on the elbows and then rolling your feet in and up. We can go down on the mat. Take a breather. Keep your forehead, palms together, aligned. Again, a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So how do you feel? This is deeply cathartic. You know, it's like it releases a lot of your hidden emotions. So today you're gonna feel very relaxed throughout the day. It's gonna be like as if you meditated the whole hour in the morning. So that's how deep it is. Get your hands to the side. You're gonna take a nice deep inhale, rise up in the cobra, Bhujanga Asana. Squeeze your legs out, toes pointed, glutes engaged, not lying down on the mat, but rather a very active pose. Squeezing your elbows along. Engage, and then up. Hold it here. Look up. Again. Exhale. Bring it down to the mat. We'll repeat it 2 more times. A nice deep inhale and rise up. Exhale and bring it back. Inhale up. Exhale. Child pose. Relax back on the mat. Forehead down. Lengthen your spine all along. Lengthen your spine all along. Push your chest down. Lift. Do not round up. No rounding of the spine. Yes, you will not come down in a child pose in a rounding stance. It's a hinge. Right from your lower lumbar spine, you're hinging and you're lengthening your spine. Stretch out. Relax. But yes, lengthen that spine. Hold it here. Okay, and then sliding back on the mat. So one very beautiful workout which you do with the core is a plank. Okay, it's a simplest movement and it's very good in the sense it doesn't really bring any major pressure to any of the joints because you are using your entire body. So it's like a full body thing, but yeah, targeted to your core. So let's do it. Okay, I'll give you a few disclaimers while doing it. Do not arch up your spine when you are in a plank. So arching up in a plank means that you are in a plank, you are using your upper body, but in the middle, there has to be no arch in the spine. So you have your elbows right here under your shoulders, your toes tucked in. So no, I don't know how to do that arching up position, but you would have seen that the spine is falling down while your upper body and the feet are up. Okay. That's very harmful for the spine. Yeah, you're putting a lot of unnecessary pressure of the whole body in an arching position on your spine. So if you think you're not able to hold, come down to the mat, but do not hold in an arch. Second, holding in a mountain is not going to harm you, but it's not going to help you with that core strength which we're trying to do. What I'm trying to say is you are here. This holding, it's not going to harm you. It's not putting raw pressure to your spine. But when you hold like this, the idea is your core muscles are not engaged. They're falling down. Yeah. So try to hold it in a straight line. See how far and how long we can put, and then we'll slowly mold our side planks and other things will be added. But let's start with simple elbow plank. Why I'm saying elbow plank? Because when we do the wrist one, a lot of people feel the pain here. But if you are comfortable with the wrist one, like with your palms on the mat, that's also. Ready? We'll target 1 minute. So 1, 2, 3, go. So see, the core is engaged, elbows in line with your shoulders, your toes are up. Do not push the toes back, straight. Yeah, squeeze and keep breathing. You'll not hold up your hands like relax, just the natural piece. Hold. So this is okay. When you are arching like this, holding a little higher is okay, but not above. Hold it here. So we are almost 30 seconds. Keep holding. Breathe out. Breathe out from the core line. Breathe out from the core. Very good, very good. Last 20 seconds. Breathe out from the core. Keep holding. Squeeze. Navel tucked in. Lengthen that spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Again, bring your palms down. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, let's start with the side plank now. So what is the difference? When we do the normal plank, we are actually just targeting the core. The moment we shift to the side plank, we also target the obliques. So it's perfectly fine. I'm going to give you a hack also, but firstly, just try it. You're going to lengthen your both the legs out, tap the core in again, elbow and the shoulder in one straight line, squeeze and lift. Simple. If you think this is difficult, you're going to bring the leg which is up, forward. You're going to support with this, your shift up. Okay, same thing, but just with this support, you will be able to push yourself up if you're falling down. So let's again do a target 1, 2, 3, go. Keep breathing out, core engage, lengthen through the spine like breathe out, breathe out. 5 more, just 30 seconds. And down. Anybody who's feeling the pressure on the shoulders and not in the core, try to bring the pressure to the core. Okay, understand that when you are rising and lifting yourself up, it's not on the power of your elbow that you are holding. You will be able to hold up when this is in and this is squeezed and engaged. Ready? So your elbow right, squeeze, your time starts. 1, 2, 3, go. So it's perfectly fine if you're not able to hold your side plank like this. You can keep holding the same way I told you. Your upper leg can be forward for the support. Keep breathing in. Breathe out. Engage all the time. Squeeze, squeeze. Almost 15 seconds. Okay, it's 30 actually. Relax that. Great, great, great. So let's come down to the spine and we'll add some stretching movements. So these movements, right, like the planks, very safe movements. And the only thing is you have to remember that if plank makes you hurt, let's start with the power move. I want you to squeeze your knee in with that length in the spine and let go of the other leg. Squeeze, okay? Yeah. So one thing you have to keep in mind while doing core workouts or any form of workouts other than that. If it is a muscular pain and you know the pain is coming to my muscles, then it's good. Okay, you can see how far you can take it. But if it is like a nerve pain and you feel that some nerve is getting pained and some nerve is being pulled, relax immediately. Okay, then again do it, but then again do it in the right form so that you are engaging core, you're engaging muscles. Yes, stretch, stretch. Toes nicely pointed out, both the sides. And then bring it down. Both the knees tucked in, lengthen that spine, squeeze, and hold. Slowly relax down. You're gonna inhale, squeeze your leg one over the other. Exhale, twist to the side and lengthen through the spine. Again, in all the poses that we do, I keep telling you core engage, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop breathing. In fact, breath work is the most essential part. The deeper your breaths are, better will be your holds and better is the core. Yeah, so engage. Let it go. So this is how you engage and twist and lengthen. Again, inhale, get back to the center, exhale, squeeze, hold, and to the other side. back to the center. We'll do happy hips pose, something we already did. Yeah, it's just the stretching in the same way, but on the spine. Yeah. So you're gonna tap the knees in, lift and squeeze. See how far you can take it. Bring your both the heels together and open. Slide. See, gonna hold and see how far you can lengthen. If possible, you're gonna stretch both the sides and hold. And one last. And leg up the wall. Strength. Full leg has to have that stretch. Toes tucked in and hold. Relax up. Figure 4 stretch. You're gonna cross the ankle over your knee, hold and stretch. Hold it for a while and then get your stretch in deeper. Same to the other side. Hold it for a while and get that stretch a little deeper. Okay. Back to the center and relax. And corpse pose, Shavasana. And then slowly rise up. Rub your both the palms together over to your eyes. Thank you so much everyone for joining in. Have a great day, and the way we're starting with the movements, a little high intensity. Just stay with us. You can stay in your range. But yeah, slowly and steadily, let's get started and let's move a little around. Bye. Have a great day. I'll see you. Take care.
Thank you, Minal. Thank you so much for sharing valuable exercise regime. So, team, we have come to an end for today's session. So, see you all tomorrow. So, have a great day ahead. Thank you so much. Have a good day.